we've often talked about, the burden of legacy and how do you, it's not about topping, but it's about continuing that legacy. And I was thinking about your grandfather, and there isn't an Armenian community on the planet that he has not affected or touched somehow, from a church to a community center to a school to whatever. So his focus was on the diaspora. And then your mother coming in 1982, and then her involvement with, the whole process up until she passed away, her focus was so much on Armenia. So I was thinking, so what is Chris's legacy? So I came up with a formula. I figured your grandfather, who's like a father to you, I think in many ways, was about the diaspora. Your mom was about Armenia, and maybe Chris is the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not that involved with the diaspora, to be honest with you. So, but I don't know if, I did write, well, I don't want to mention that, but yeah, I can do that here by being a bridge with myself to the diaspora, but I don't know that I'm not involved in the diaspora.
I don't mean about being involved. I mean about bringing that, like you were saying, the insight, the expertise, the knowledge, the experience in a way that's thoughtful, in a way that's respectful, in a way that elevates.
I think in the project I'm working on now with Visual Armenia, with this interactive software that goes into, that's in the public schools. We were talking about it, Hovhannes Hazarian, who is the founder and executive director of the foundation. We were talking about how it's sort of a perfect blend because there are certain things he knows organically from growing up here, from being here, and then there are certain ideas I bring that add a different thing. So, for instance, as I was saying, I was preoccupied with maybe doing a project with STEM in the schools because it was articulated as a priority, and
so everybody was talking about STEM.
Everybody was talking about it, and I feel definitely, I'm sure you do too, I feel a sense of urgency.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah.
We have an urgency to get things in a better state, and so I thought that's the fastest route. But he was saying to me, no, history is important, humanity is important, but history, you have to know who you are. You have
social sciences, absolutely.
and it will build more patriotic, connected people to the country, and they have better critical thinking because if you know the history and you know the present, you can look at patterns and I have confessed to him that I didn't see it in the beginning. I supported it, a little bit, but I didn't see it the same way. And I think that's the beauty of diaspora in Armenia, is to have the respect for the idea, even if you don't fully see it the same way. And I now definitely see that. I see it with the kids.
You're seeing the impact, right?
Yes, when I see these kids drawing comparison between agreements that were made in the 7th century to negotiations today, I think yes, this is really important, and it's it's our story. I mean, it's like knowing what. Anyway, so to me that's a beautiful blend of the two cultures. And I'm tough and I'm pushing and I'm like, more subjects, faster, more grades. And, so I think that works well. And I would love to see more of that, true partnership, and trust and respect. And believe me, it didn't come easy.
Nothing does it?
Yeah, I mean, we had difficult days in the beginning, but we found a place where there's a level of real trust, and now it's just discussing and working things out.